While the Department of Labor eyes a scaled-down deployment of overseas Filipino workers to Kuwait, Labor Secretary Sentro Balita III bared such move after the Mideast country required travelers from the Philippines and 9 other countries to present health certificates amid the coronavirus outbreak. The Department of Health also opposed such Kuwaiti requirement. Mark Vitalco has added details.
The Department of Health pushed back on the Kuwaiti government's new measure requiring Filipino repatriates to undergo medical examination confirming they are not infected with COVID-19. According to Kuwait Directorate General for Civil Aviation, the new measure would cover expat passengers coming from the Philippines and 9 other countries. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the RITM could not accommodate testing samples if they also have to include those asymptomatic persons.
Kailangan ba RITM lahat? Hindi natin kakayanin na kahit na walang symptoms, itetest mo lahat yan. Mauubos tayo dyan. Hindi pwede. So, that is impracticable.
As a response, Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III ordered a scaling down of OFW deployment to Kuwait, which currently has 56 COVID-19 cases.
Okay, that's their requirement. Fine. Pero ang pag-iusap namin, they should not require our OFW workers to get medical certificates from yung mga may bayad. That's why they should settle for medical certificate issued by our DOH or medical centers certified by DOH.
Meanwhile, the Philippine Embassy in Iran announced it will temporarily stop the acceptance and processing of visa applications. Foreign nationals are also reminded that entry to the Philippines, even with a valid visa, is still subject to evaluation and assessment of Philippine immigration.
Isa sila sa may pinakamataas na case fatality rate at 7.3%. So nakakatakot ito.
Here in the Philippines, monitoring on repatriates from Japan continues. 16 repatriates exhibited symptoms of COVID-19, 15 of whom tested negative for the virus, while 1 whose result is still pending with the RITM. The patient experienced diarrhea but is under hospital treatment. Of 80 Filipinos who tested positive in Japan, 40 were able to recover, 21 of whom have returned to the country. Meanwhile, from 25 PUIs, the number went up to 39. The Philippines is still free from local transmission, but the DOH continues preparing, such as the procurement of medical supplies. In fact, 400,088 masks are expected to be delivered this week. A 2 million pesos budget will also be allocated for the PPEs of 5,000 healthcare workers. Secretary Duque said the department has 530 million pesos available budget that they can use while waiting for the 2 million pesos budget, which only needs the nod from Congress.
We have enough budget. I just received a guidance from the DBM during our cabinet meeting last Monday, and he has pointed out to us that we have about close to 530 million available budget of the DOH that we can use.
Mark Vitalco for The Nation.